Nature's own repellent is capsaicin. The natural heat of chili pepper, capsaicin is naturally hot and naturally repelling. Scientists at New Mexico Tech discovered and patented the process that allows capsaicin to bond into plastics, paints, stains, and other rubberized materials. Our special extract of habanero makes those materials naturally repelling, yet environmentally safe. Extensive research has proved the repellent's effective against a wide range of animals, insects, various marine species, wood-boring birds, carnivorous and agriculture-destroying snails, and even snakes. Now let's look at some video footage from our research. These laboratory animals have food and water available, but they attack a silicone box in part because it's there, because that is their nature. 24 hours later, the control box is gone. The same animals were here introduced to a silicone box into which the natural heat of habanero had been added. They check it out and are wary of it. One works very hard to cover it up, and this one decides to leave the area. But 4 days later, the box is intact. The yellow bag contains peanuts. However, the plastic coating has the heat of habanero in it. Again, the animals reacted to the presence of the natural repellent and left it alone. These cables were coated with the same plastic material. However, the coating on the top cables included extract of habanero. The cables at the bottom were removed from the rodent cages after 24 hours. Those at the top remained in the cages for 4 months. A field study in New Mexico has protected exposed cabling from rodent damage for over 7 years. Zebra mussels, alien to the North American continent, have rapidly invaded the Great Lakes and many freshwater rivers since they were accidentally introduced here 20 years ago. Studies conducted by the Aquatic Research Institute showed that zebra mussels will not colonize objects coated with our materials. These saltwater species readily attach to objects coated with control materials. However, when introduced to objects coated with experimental materials, they were noticeably repelled and all soon fled the area. Note that the pH of the aquarium water remained constant in both the freshwater and saltwater experiments. Entomology researchers at Texas A&M University experimented with subterranean and Formosan termites and found that both species were repelled by our treated materials. Snails cause extensive crop damage annually, and the rosy wolf snail, like the one on the left, is a carnivorous snail that has caused the extinction of several snail species in the Pacific Islands. Research through the University of Hawaii has demonstrated that rosy and other snails will not cross surfaces coated with our treated materials. Wooden structures, utility poles, and signs can also be protected from the naturally destructive behavior of wood-boring birds. Finally, we determined that snakes are irritated by the natural heat of habanero. They try to avoid touching the treated surface and escape if they can. To summarize, this patented process uses a special extract of habanero pepper to convert plastics, paints, stains, and other rubberized materials into environmentally sensitive repellents.